So I'm playing Seymour, and the thing I like the most about playing this character is the character progression that happens over the course of the play, because when you first meet Seymour at the start of the play, he's quite awkward, he's very likeable, he's very sort of innocent, but as the play goes on, he sort of gets coerced into doing some questionable things, and he sort of becomes a bit of a darker character by the end of the play, but he still maintains his good heart throughout. I mean, when we did the audition process, originally I prepared the audition for Seymour the dentist and the plant, but Seymour was always my favourite character, so I'm definitely glad I got to play this part, although they're all amazing parts to play. Well, it's absolutely terrifying, because this is the first, it's not only the first lead role I've had in a musical, but it's also the first singing role that I've ever had. So that's very intimidating, but at the same time it's been absolutely amazing, because my confidence since the start of the show compared to where I am now, it's massively increased. Like when I first got cast, I was like, oh god, I'm going to have to like sing songs on stage, and now, you know, my confidence has massively increased. I'm a lot happier with, you know, my ability and all of that. So it's just been a really, really great learning curve, and I definitely hope to do more musical theatre in the future. Well, I have been acting for about a decade now, I think. So it's always been something that I've really, really loved. It's always been my favourite thing to do, essentially. So it just made sense to continue studying it at A-level. It definitely has to be Little Shop of Horrors, because it's definitely the show I've had the most fun with, and it's also my first sort of principal part in a musical, so it's been a really amazing learning curve for me. I mean, there's so many, but if I had to pick one scene, it would probably have to be when the plant first starts talking to Seymour, because it's a really sort of shocking moment, but it's also absolutely hilarious. Oh, it's so difficult because I love so many of them, but probably Suddenly Seymour might have to be my favourite, but I love Feed Me, I love Downtown. But Suddenly Seymour, I think, is always, it's a really amazing moment of the show. I just get chills every time I hear it, so, and it's a lot of fun to perform as well, so probably that one. I mean, it has to be Little Shop of Horrors. Like, I'm not just saying that. Like, over the course of this rehearsal process, I've absolutely fallen in love with everything about this show, all of the characters, all of the songs. It's just a genuinely amazing musical, so I would have to say Little Shop. I mean, if we're talking musicals, I would have to say Evan Hansen from Dear Evan Hansen, because that's another one of my favourite musicals, and I think that would be, I'd really love to play that sort of role. But I know it's cliche, but Hamlet, like everyone wants to play Hamlet. I'd really love to give that a go as well. So ideally I'm hoping to get into a drama school and then hopefully just go into acting full time.